Let's do it. It's go time.
Welcome to Go Time, your source for wide-ranging discussions from all around the Go community. On this episode, we take you on stage at GopherCon EU for a game of Gophers Say. Disclaimer, we're working with conference audio, which isn't the greatest, and there weren't any microphones pointed at the audience, but Mat Ryer clearly states that all of his jokes must produce laughter, so we produced an audience on his behalf. Okay, here we go.
Hello and welcome to Go Time. I'm Mat Ryer. Today, we're playing Gophers Say live from GopherCon EU all the way in Athens, Greece. Give it up, everybody. Okay, so we're going to play Gophers Say. This is a game show where we've asked lots of Gophers what they think of certain questions, and you have to guess the answers. So this isn't about right or wrong. This is about how those people answered the question. So that's important to say. At the start of each round, two team members will go head to head to see who gets control of the board. And then that team will go on to guess what the words are, and you'll take it in turns. But you're not allowed to confer. You have to just do it yourself individually at that point. And then if you answer the question correctly, you'll hear this sound. And you will then win as many points as how many people answered that question. If, though, you get the question wrong, you might hear this sound. And that means you'll lose a life. You have 3 lives in each round. If you lose all 3 lives, the other team then get a chance to steal. And they only have to get one of the answers correct in order to get all the points. So you don't really want that to happen, if I'm honest. When you're doing a steal, you are allowed to confer. And since this is a podcast, we ask you to do that into the microphone. But otherwise, you're not allowed to confer with each other. You're not allowed to chat about it. I think that's basically it. We're ready to get going. Let's play Gophers Say. Okay, Team 0 over here. We have Victor, Diana, and Greg. Victor, tell us what's your name and where where are you from?
My name is Victor.
Yes.
I'm from Poland.
Nice.
Currently, I'm studying in Amsterdam, Vrije University Amsterdam. I'm studying AI, and from this point, I'm first time being recorded to any podcast. So I have to greet my family, greet my mother, my 2 brothers, and my sister, and my best friends, and. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much.
That's enough, Victor. Thank you very much. We also have Diana.
Hi, my name is Diana. I am Ukrainian, but I live in France, and I work at Datadog in the application performance monitoring. And I'll make it short.
Thank you, Diana, everybody. We also have Greg. Greg, what's your name and where do you come from?
Indeed, you have correctly pronounced my name.
Yes.
I come from Poland and I work in the best company in Norway called Prosit AS.
Oh, nice. Not AF. Okay, you can keep that. Okay, and in Team 1, we have Val. Val, what's your name and where do you come from?
Yeah, so I'm Valentin, actually. I come from Poland, but I'm originally from the Belarus, and I live in Poland for the last decade or so. I work with Greg, hopefully in the future too. And yeah, I'm a senior developer, Golang developer. Yeah, I guess it's enough for this.
Thank you. Wow, Valentin. And we also have Andrei.
Thank you for writing my name correctly.
Pleasure.
I'm Andrei. I'm also from Ukraine. I'm living in Berlin. And that's it about me.
Okay, well, great. Thank you. Great to have you, Andrei. And finally, Llewellyn.
Hi, my
Hello.
name's Llewellyn. I'm from South Africa, but I live in Abu Dhabi in the UAE. And I work for Saab Limited. Actually, I have a background in machine learning and only recently started working in Go.
Okay, welcome. Right, so to decide who's going to get control of this board, we are going to go with Victor and Val. And you have to take a guess. The question is, what's your favorite non-Go programming language? Victor, let's have your guess first. What's your favorite non-Go programming language? What did Gopher say?
JavaScript.
JavaScript. Gopher say? Yes, JavaScript is on there. It's at number 3, which gets you 8 points. 8 people said that. So if you now beat this answer correctly, you will get control of the board. So what's your guess?
Yeah, I already said Rust.
Okay.
Yes, Rust.
Rust. Gopher say? Yes, it's on there, but it's in the final position. Only 5 people said it. That means Team 0 gets control of the board. Diana, it's your turn next to have a guess. What's your favorite non-Go programming language? What did they say?
Python.
Python. Did they? Gopher say? Yes, and that was the top answer. 22 people said that, which gets you 22 lovely points. Okay, great.
I will go for Ruby.
Ruby. Let's see. Did Gopher say that their favorite non-Go programming language was Ruby? Gopher say? No, they didn't, I'm afraid. But don't worry, you still have 2 lives. Victor, we circle back round to you. Sort of a round robin, load balance thing going on here.
Wait, I think there are not as many programming languages.
Any programming language you like.
Let's go with Java.
Java. Gopher say? Yes, that was our second answer. 12 people said Java. Congratulations. Team 0 wins 47 points. Nice stuff. Okay, now we're going to go to round 2. By the way, in the last answer, someone did say go, which was weird. And another person just gave someone's name. Thomas, did you? I don't know, it may not be here. Okay, round 2. The question is, what's the first Go func that comes to your mind? What's the first Go function that comes to your mind? Diana, we're going to get your answer first, and then Andre to see who gets control of the board. Diana.
FMT println or something.
Oh, FMT print line. Okay, Gophers say? Yes, it's on there. Oh, what a guess. That's the second position. 12 people said that. So, Andre, you have to now try and get that top answer.
Main.
Main. Gophers say? Yes, and it is the top answer. 25 people said main. That means Team 1, you have control of the board. And Llewellyn, we're going to go to you next.
Panic.
Panic. Let's see. Gophers say? Yes, they did. Third position. 11 people said that. Okay. Well, what do we think? What's the first Go func that comes to mind?
Funk.
Funk. Hey, not a bad guess. Let's see. Gophers say? No, I'm afraid not. And you lose a life, but don't worry, you've got 2 other lives. Andre, what do you reckon?
I never go users and main, so I don't know, to be honest. Maybe init.
Okay. Init. Gophers say? No, it doesn't come to mind first for many people. You lose another life, but don't worry, you've still got another life. Llewellyn.
String.
String.
The method.
Yeah, okay, let's see. Let's see. Like I said, it's not about right or wrong. Let's see what Gopher says. Did they say string? Oh, no, they didn't, I'm afraid. It means you lose 3 lives. So now there's 48 points on the board to steal. You're allowed to confer into the microphone, please. If you get one of these correct, you will steal these points.
I think we can risk going with some log info or log debug.
If it's all of a survey, I can also say the answers I put in.
But they might not be top, you know.
Yeah, these are the top answers.
We could go with logging. For me, the first thing that comes to my mind is the make function, you know, when you use it to create buffers. But yeah, if you're on logging, let's go with logging.
What do you think? Should we go with logging? Log info?
Anybody?
Log info.
Log info. Let's see, to steal these points, is log info on the board? Go for say? No, I'm afraid not. So Team 1 wins those points. Congratulations, Team 1. So in top position, we had Maine, 25 people said that. Then Thumped Printline was in second position with 12 people. Panic was in number 3 with 11 people. Number 4 was Make. 8 people said that. And number 5, Thumped Print F was in there that 5 people also said. Okay, this next question is, we asked people to name one feature that you would remove from Go. What feature would people remove from Go? We're going head-to-head, Llewellyn and Greg. Llewellyn, what do you think? What one feature would people remove from Go?
Garbage collection.
Just let your programs crash. Did they say garbage collection? Go for say. Oh, that is I can't believe it. They didn't say that. Okay, Greg, what do you think?
Generics.
Oh, generics. That's an interesting answer. Did Gophers say generics? Yes, they did. And it's in the second place with 12 people. So you take control of the board, and you know what that means. It's only Victor again. Victor.
I would say the go-to keywords. Nobody uses that. When have you used the go-to keyword?
Only as a joke.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I wrote go to hell. I had a label hell. Okay, Victor says go to, but what do Gophers say? No, people love that. They love spaghetti code.
Nobody just thought of it. It's just so unused.
Yeah, exactly. It's so unpopular they didn't even think about removing it. Okay, don't worry though. You lost a life, but we still have 3 lives. Deanna, what do we think? Can you sound worried into the microphone, please? Yeah. It adds drama for the podcast.
In it.
In it. I like. Is in it. Is it in it? Gophers say? No. Okay. Oh, I probably would get rid of in it. But no, we've only got one answer on the board. That's generics in second place. Greg, you can probably think of one, can't you? It's your last life, so you better.
It's challenging because I like everything in Go. So.
Oh, that's sweet. You don't get any points for being a suck-up. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Make.
What? So just don't have maps?
For example.
Yeah, for example. Let's see. Greg says make. Gophers say? No, they like allocating stuff. Unfortunately, you lose all 3 lives. It is now time to see if the other team can steal the points here. Not so many points to win, but you know it's still worth doing, isn't it? So you're allowed to confer. Please do so into the microphone. You just have to get one of these right, and you steal the whole thing.
Can we ask audience?
No,
May I call a friend?
it's not. Who wants to be a millionaire?
Okay, guys. What you would remove? What did you write? Actually, I don't remember what I did write.
I have no idea.
How about wrong answers only? Let's say we already said to remove a garbage collector. Let's remove something useful too.
Okay, I'm gonna have to press you for an answer.
Maybe someone wrote everything.
Okay, is that your answer?
Maybe let's do a type inheritance.
Type inheritance. Okay, so you're saying type inheritance? Let's see, Gophers say? No, they didn't say that. That means that Team 0 takes those 12 points. This is interesting. Let's find out what's on this, what people said then. Yeah, okay, in 5th position here, it was Seago. 5 people said they would remove Seago. I think that's fair enough. At number 4, named returns. So just keeping those return values unnamed. 7 people said that. In number 3, errors. 10 people said they would remove errors. To be fair, if you can write code doesn't have any errors, you're doing pretty well. But the top answer for this, name one feature you would remove from Go, the top answer was nothing, and that was 17 people. Somebody also said that plugin system that never really worked properly to begin with. Someone answered with that as well. Okay, so congrats to Team 0 there. We're going to now move into a special round, round 4. This is our unpopular round. So now what you're trying to do is guess the opposite. You're trying to find out the least popular answers. Victor,
Yeah.
are you going to take a guess?
Okay.
Go on then.
Maybe Haskell.
Haskell.
Yes, I have no idea about any other unpopular languages.
Okay, you said Haskell. Gophers say? No. By the way, this round is slightly differently. We're just going to alternate between the two. So, Val, it's your turn.
Yeah. C sharp.
C sharp. Gophers say? No. I'm afraid not. Anna, what's your least favorite programming language? What's the most unpopular answer, do you think? Yeah, it's more complicated than a Christopher Nolan film this round.
PHP.
PHP. Gophers say? Yes, it's on the board. Number 3 in the middle there. 11 people said it, which gets you 15 points. Okay, Andre, what do we think? What's your least favorite programming language? What was the most unpopular?
Mine personally is JavaScript.
JavaScript. Well, let's see what Gophers say. Yes, it's on the board in position 1. 24 people said it, which gets you 5 points. It was the most popular answer, so you see you get fewer points because we're looking for unpopular answers. It makes sense now, doesn't it? Okay, Greg, you can do it.
There was C sharp, but I will go for C.
Oh, C.
Yeah.
Gophers say? No, I'm afraid not. It's not on there. Right. Llewellyn?
I will go for Java.
Will you?
Being verbose.
Okay. You say Java. Gophers say? Yes. Second place. 17 people said it, which gets you 10 points. Well done. Okay, back to Victor.
C sharp was mentioned. C also. Let's go with C++.
Why not? Victor says C++. Gophers say? Yes, it's on there in position 5. 5 people said it, but that gets you 25 points because it's unpopular. It's the best scoring answer. Well done. There's one more on here now to get. Val, can you get this one?
Yeah, let's go for Ruby. I like Ruby, but let's go for it.
Okay, let's go for Ruby. Go for say? Sorry, no. Diana, into the mic, please.
I'm just whispering.
I know you are, but it'll be good on the podcast in case there's any creeps listening.
I'm sorry.
We'll cut that.
Let's take Python.
Let's take Python. Go for say? Yes, you got it. The fourth one gets you 20 points because 6 people said it. Excellent. So let's check in with the scores, see how we're doing here. Team 1 has 63 points, very respectable number of points. But in the lead by quite a margin at the moment, Team 0 has 119 points. It's all still to play for because our next round is what I like to call double points. We asked Gophers, if you weren't in tech, what job would you have? That's how we asked them as well. If you weren't in tech, what job would you have? Victor and Val, you're going head to head to try and crack the case.
Electrician.
Electrician.
Yeah.
Okay. Would there be an electrician? Go for say? No, unfortunately not. Victor?
I would go with thinking outside of the box.
Oh, yeah?
Let's go with none. So if you hadn't had a job in tech, you would be unemployed.
Okay, could well be the answer. Let's see. Did they say none? Yeah, so it was none or no idea or don't know. 5 people said that, and that gets you 10 points because I've doubled it. Yeah. Okay, good. Diana, it's definitely your turn next, obviously. So what would you guess? If you weren't in tech, what job would you have?
Actually, my answer is pretty close, but more like restoration because everyone loves food.
Like a chef, maybe.
Well, maybe less of a chef, but maybe more like owning a restaurant.
Owning a restaurant. Okay. Well, if it's in that area, we'll give it to the. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. So working in a restaurant. Go for say. No, they didn't say that. You lose another life. I'm afraid, or a life. You lose one life. Yes, but you've lost lives before, so technically, I'm still right. Okay. What do you think, Greg?
How about the teacher?
How about a teacher? Yeah, and some people are teachers and in tech. They might well enjoy that. It's a good answer. Well, let's find out if it's good. Go for say. Yes, it's good teacher, they said. It was the top one. Teacher or coach. Nice one. 7 people said that, but if I crunch the numbers, that gets you 14 points because I've doubled it for you. Not many people answered 7 people, yeah. But these are the top answers. Could you be pedantic into the microphone, please?
Yeah, so my thinking right now is like in tech, we like fixing bugs, and there's a profession when you fix people. So I'd go with a doctor.
Oh, yeah, okay, fix. It's just a similar thing. You just plug them into a debugger, find out what's going on, edit their DNA.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
But the problem is you don't have Control Z.
Good point. Yeah. Okay, let's find out if a doctor is on the board. Go for say. No, they didn't say it. You lose.
They don't like fixing people.
No, they don't. They don't usually like people. Okay, you've lost 2 lives, but you've still got another life and 2 spaces. Dana, it's your turn to have a guess.
Maybe just any kind of engineer.
Oh, engineering in general. That's a good answer, I think. Let's see. Go for say. No, they didn't. And that's your 3 lives, I'm afraid. So there's 24 points here to steal. Team 1, into the microphone, confer. What do you think? Can you steal this? There are 2 options you can get.
Guys, we should go for cooking.
What about something with numbers? Actuary, accountant?
I guess accountant is pretty good. Like, we like spreadsheets.
Okay, it's pressure. Accounting.
Okay, accountant. I mean, if that's the answer, I'll give you the points myself out of my own points. Accountant. Go for say. No, I'm afraid not. So you don't steal the points. That means that Team 0 takes those 24 points. And let's have just some interesting answers. Okay, so top we had teacher and coach, and in the 4th place there, people said none or no idea. In position number 3, carpenter. 5 people said that as well, which would have got you 10 points. Jesus especially, I think, was definitely it runs in the family, sure. And in number 2, position number 2 was scientist. Yeah, that makes sense. 6 people said that, which would have got you, I think, 12 points if I've done the maths correctly. Okay, brilliant. Right, let me tell you some of the other answers we got. One person said goat farmer, which I assume means they want to be the best farmer of all time. Someone said a gelato maker, which I think is just a machine, isn't it? Someone said a cheese shop owner. And then one person just wrote bum, which in the US means like homeless or just nothing, doesn't it?
Hopefully it's a Thomas.
Could be. Okay, great. Now we're going to go...
So I think the bomb goes into the no idea category. Doesn't it?
Does it? Could be. Yeah. Good point, Victor. No, it's a great point, Victor. Thank you so much. Okay, we're going to go into round 6. Okay, so the question is, what is your favorite dev tool? This is the last round, by the way, so you really have to sort of, team 1's going to, you really have to just pull a miracle out, really. I suggest you have a word with Jesus. What is your favorite dev tool? So to see who gets this board, we're going to go with Andre first. Andre, what do you think?
Can you specify what is dev tool?
No.
Thank you.
This is whatever they think they mean by this. So what would a lot of people say?
Yeah, I think I wrote Ruby, sorry. Goland.
Goland?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Vic, Andre says Goland. Go for say. Yes, it's on the board and it's the top answer. 17 people said it, which gets you 34 points. The original name for Goland, if you didn't know, was Go Gland. Genuinely, look it up. Baffling. Okay, you've got control of the board now. Dwellin.
VS Code.
VS Code, that's probably my favorite dev tool, but is it lots of people's? Gophers say? Yes, and it's in the second place. 12 people said that with 24 points. This is going really well now. Val, pressure's on.
Yeah, let's go for something cool. Go FMT.
Go FMT is their favorite dev tool. Yeah?
Yeah, why not?
You happy with that answer?
I'm not sure, but yes.
Okay, well, let's see. GoFumped. Oh, actually, it totally makes sense, doesn't it? It's a great tool. Gophers say? No, they didn't say it. That would be my answer, I think. One of them. Okay, Andre, what do we think?
Yeah, let's continue with EDs and go for Vim.
Vim, okay. Gophers say? Yes, in position number 3, Vim or NeoVim. 7 people said it, which gets you 14 points. Oh, yeah, you're on a clean sweep here. Llewellyn, what do we think?
I'm not sure if it's a dev tool, but I use it during development. So let's
Is
go
it
for
a hammer?
Docker.
Docker. Oh, that's not a bad answer. Go for say? No. So you lose another life, but you have still a life.
Last one.
Pardon?
One more shot.
One more shot. What do we think?
I will go for Emacs. I use Emacs. I see Beam, but I should go for Emacs.
Okay, Emacs. Let's see if it's on there. What's your favorite dev tool? Did they say Emacs? Go for say? No, they didn't. Unfortunately, you lose those 3 lives. And with 72 points on the board, the other team may have a chance to steal. You can confer into the mic.
If they understood DevTool as IDE, we might consider going for Atom from GitHub.
You got a groan. You got a groan from the audience.
You've got a brilliant idea. What is your shot now?
My shot would be, for example, Go debugger, Delve, or Go vet, something like this. This is what I use, but I think that people understood it as editors, not as the development tools in general. So I think Atom is a good shot.
Guys, better give up.
Dana, what do you think?
Okay, so for going debugger Delve.
Going for Delve. A debugger. Yeah. Well, let's just say the debugger. Okay, go for say? No, I'm afraid not. So that means team 1 takes those 72 points. And that means, oh, it was so close. Look at this. We'll come to the scores in a moment. Let's just find out. We had Goland at the top there with 17 people. VS Code, 12 people said. Vim or NeoVim, 7 people. And in the last position there was the Terminal. 5 people love the Terminal. It's their favorite. I can also tell you that 2 people did say Docker. 2 people said also coffee. Fair enough. And 1 person said Grafana. And it wasn't me. But good answers. Okay, so now we're going to look at the final scores and we're going to see who's won the amazing prize. In last place, no, in second place, silver medal. Team 1 with a very respectable 135, but stealing it, and you were in the lead from the beginning and you kind of stayed there. Team 0 with 143. Thank you so much for joining us. This was great fun. What a great crowd. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Go Time.
There you have it. Gophers Say, live on stage at GopherCon EU. If you dig this format and would enjoy listening to similar episodes with much better audio, head to gotime.fm/games. There you'll find more like this, plus other game shows like Pound Define, our game of fake tech definitions. Special thanks to our partners at Fly.io, the home of changelog.com. Launch your app close to your users. Find out how at Fly.io. And to our longtime sponsors, Sentry. Save $100 off the team plan by using code CHANGELOG when you sign up at Sentry.io. That's all for me. We'll talk to you again next time on Go Time.